Howdy folks, welcome to episode 13. Today we're going to take the CV over to one of the other planets and we're going to look for some Aerostrum, and let's put our jetpack and our helmet on and some Zascosium and see if we can get a supply of power coils going. So let's just jump right into this. We'll get into the capital vessel here and let's see, yeah, that should put us beside it when we get out. Okay. So we'll power this thing up and let's see what we have for destinations. Now, if I remember correctly, one of them is... where is it? One of them is the lava planet Aestus, and I don't remember where the other one is. Now, if you notice, I changed all of the things to PvP, and I also changed all of the ore generation. But let's get going to this one first. Aestus, and okay, so let's see, we'll find it here. Now, if you're looking for this little blue thing and you can't find it, what happens is when you hit this F6 and make the markers disappear, it also makes that thing disappear, which is kind of bad, but you know, that's that's how it works. So there we go. But yeah, we're gonna try this thing out, and we're going to see if we can get some of this stuff, and we're gonna see how well this CV stands up. Because if the miniguns are as bad as the ones they did on HVs, I don't know what they did. It's like the thing shoots 10 times, but only one of the shots actually is doing anything. The rest of it is just, you know, blanks or something, or just, you know, pretending to shoot or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of bad. So, yeah, I'm kind of tempted to fly up with this plasma drone and see if these guys will do anything. Hello? Hello, turrets, thank you. Oh, just ram right into it. That's awesome. Let's see what happens here. Come on, why is it? There we go. Thank you, rockets. Yeah, see that the minigun turrets are like horrible. They're shooting it like 100 times and not even doing any damage. Come on. Did they kill it? I guess they did. Huh. Okay. I guess they did kill it. Alright. Well, let's see. Let's get out here and loot this thing. Let's see what we got. Alright. Hey, there's a power coil. Cool. You get power coils from that, too. That would only take a couple of years to get a decent supply of them. Okay, yeah, because you need like 5 power coils for... Nice. You need like 5... Let me see if I damaged... Yeah, I did damage the side of my ship right there. But yeah, you need like 5 power coils to make a one railgun or one weapon that uses them. So, yeah, I don't... I don't foresee that being a viable method of getting power coils for stuff. You know, yeah, I can see doing that to get a couple of them to get an emergency, or not an emergency, but an advanced constructor, but yeah. So anyway, let's see what we can find here on the lava planet, and we should be entering the atmosphere soon. Now, I've gotten some comments about food, and people have suggested different foods and stuff, like the dino stew and stuff. And there's a reason I use the canned foods and stuff. Wow, that's an interesting one. That was interesting. There's a reason I use the foods that I do, and that reason is that I like to not have to deal with... What is he shooting at? What is he even shooting at? I don't like dealing with expire times, and that's why I use the canned foods. What is he even shooting at? Seriously? He's shooting at a POI that's like a mile away? And look at all these things. Are these volcanoes now? That's kind of cool. Yeah, waste all my ammo on something that I don't care about. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, there's a plasma drone right there. Maybe that's what he's going at. Okay. And what else are you shooting at? Are you shooting at wildlife? Nice. You're shooting rockets at wildlife. That's really awesome. Okay, let me go into the control panel first and turn this thing off. Turn these things off. Okay, predators no. Predators no. And especially not the rocket turrets. Okay. I did say don't shoot at predators, didn't I? Did I not say that? Do I need to repeat myself, turrets? What are you doing? What are they shooting at? Wow, that is ridiculous. Waste of ammo. Is that a drone right there? Oh, I think that's a drone. Okay. Let's go get it. They're like ridiculous range, too. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, the foods that I like are the ones that have the long expire times. I don't like to have to deal with the expire timers, and so that way when I have the canned foods and stuff, I carry them around. I don't even bother to put stuff in a fridge because I don't care. So that's basically the reason I use those. And so I don't have to worry about making a fridge. I don't have to worry about when they're going to expire. Let me see if I can get out here to loot this thing. And so that's honestly the little extra bit of food I might get out of the ingredients is, to me, is not worth the extra hassle of messing around with fridges and expire times, because you put a fridge on your ship and then you have to worry about, well, I turned my ship off, now I have to worry about, you know, okay, I can't turn my ship off because I need to keep the fridge running, or I have to screw around with power profiles, you know, to grouping all my stuff just to turn off the thrusters and all that. And I might do that with a CV, but especially with a small vessel, when I'm wandering around and stuff with that, I don't want to have to deal with that. And so, you know, I've had like 1 or 2 cans of food expire in the entire game. So it's, you know, it's great that I don't have to care about that. I can just carry a bunch of those. And that's also the reason I really like the... Ooh, all right, I already found one. That's also the reason I like the... Where did this thing go? Where is it? It says I found a deposit. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's off to my right. All right. But yeah, that's the reason I like those, and the emergency rations too. Those are great for me. And honestly, it's personal preference. You know, you play the way you like to play, and you know, if the other ones, you know, some particular food works for you, that's awesome. You know, use it, go with it. But for me, I picked the foods. I use the foods that I use for a specific reason. So, I just wanted to address that and not blow off those comments or anything. But these things are just going nuts. What are they going to town on? What are you even shooting at? I swear you need to be able to set a range for these or something, because they're not even shooting at anything that exists. What are you shooting at? If I can't see it, and it's not a danger to me, I don't want you shooting at it and wasting all my ammo. I'm sure they've used half of my ammo already. Because I put these things on here so that I can go down to the planet's surface and I can sit under the CV. Here we go. Let's get this right over the deposit. You know, I can sit over the deposit with my CV and leave it running and not have it and not have it get blown up by drones. So let's see if this will actually work. And is it... No! Okay, yeah, it's not going to sit still. So, let's try this again. Take 2. Okay. So I'm going to sit this here. I'm going to sit it down. And what I need to do is I need to go into my power profiles and stuff. And I need to set that to turn off the thrusters. So the nice thing is, though, like I said, once I get this going, I can get out of the ship and those things can't get me. So that's the important part. So let's get the groups, auto group, yes, and let's turn off. Seriously? What are you shooting at? Stop. Stop. Oh, that's insane. It's just so ridiculous. Come on, turrets, please. Okay. And my ship doesn't want to cooperate either. It's like my ship is doing everything programmably possible to prevent me from doing this. Okay. Now I'm going to turn off thrusters. Okay. So now I should be able to go down here. The ship should sit still. Oh, that's loud. Sorry. I'll have to turn that down. Let's see what we've got here. There we go. There's a deposit. Now see, now we're safe from the critters who can't push our ship around, I hope. At least that's the way it happened when I tested it out. They better not be able to. So we can get this deposit here, and hopefully my ship doesn't go golfing because of the terrain changing shape. We can hope, right? And yeah, it's going to cost me more in ammo than anything else. It's insane. Come on. Almost there, almost there. Man, they really changed the deposits to make them go slow. I can tell you that much. This is mining very slowly compared to like an iron deposit. I don't know if that's just the planet itself or if it's the type of ore here, which makes sense. You shouldn't be able to mine a ton of it in a heartbeat. But looks like that's the deposit. Okay, so we'll get our jetpack here. See if we can get out. See if we can get out. Nice. Did I bring a... No, I didn't. Okay. So I'm going to have to make a hole here. Where I can stand. There we go. Okay. Let's jump. Come on, yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to turn back the thrusters. There we go. And we'll get out of here. And I need to find out what these guys are shooting at. It's absurd. Okay, you guys have used thousands and thousands of rounds. You have to have. Let's see. And whoops, sorry, wrong button. That is just, that's stupid. That is completely stupid and not acceptable. Come on, seriously? They've used 1,200 rounds, and what have they shot? 2 drones. Come on. Seriously. Okay. I'm gonna go see what they're shooting. Hey, there's a gold deposit. That plasma drone? Really? You've been shooting at that plasma drone for 10 minutes and you haven't killed it yet? Then you shouldn't be shooting. Seriously? Yeah. That's insane. And then it falls through the ground? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. That's just insane. Okay, so I'm curious now. There's a gold deposit here. Let's see what the gold deposit has in it. Let's see what the gold deposit is like. And if I can get over the gold deposit here. And there's 209 in the gold deposit. So let's turn off our thrusters again. And hopefully this thing, my turrets won't spend an hour shooting everything. Or nothing, actually. They were shooting nothing. Nice. Really? How did I take... Really? Look at all this damage to this thing. Seriously? It's not like I've been slamming into the ground either. Apparently I need to put armored steel on everything. And I was going to upgrade all this stuff to armored steel, but right now, at this time, there's a bug where when you upgrade, it doesn't use the... it doesn't take the the point. It doesn't take the equipment you've used or whatever. It doesn't take the not equipment. It doesn't take the parts that you've used. So it's kind of cheaty upgrading right now. So, and I don't feel like manually doing that, although I might after this. And just trying to see where these guys are. And yeah, I should put a door on this thing is what I should really do. Let's see. That's what I really need, is I need a door for this thing. Okay, let's see. And is there, can I get a door? Can I make one? I don't have electronics. Nope, I can't make one. Okay, never mind. I guess not. Okay, well we'll see if we can do this. And let's see. We'll go down this way. I think the trick is do not drill straight down from where the thingy is. That was the problem I ran into. Is I dug straight down from where the elevator was, and then I couldn't get back up into it. So, whoops. What was that? Man, he sounds close. They better not be able to fit underneath that CV. I'm going to be hurting if they do. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to mention was, I was looking at the difficulty settings, and I thought about doing that for the aliens and the POIs. And because Hurley and I are going to do a POI soon, another raid soon, and the problem that I think is going to happen with that, and I'll have to double check it, but the problem I think is going to happen with that is the difficulty is actually not going to be more difficult. It's just going to be the aliens do more damage, and 2, the aliens have more hit points. And what that really ends up doing is you just, basically you end up doing the same strategy. You just have to duck back and forth more times and spend more time reloading and more time taking health kits. And it actually would slow down the action and make it more boring and, less exciting, and not actually make it any harder. Because difficulty would be something that, you have to have a better reaction time, you have to use a better strategy, something. Because the way that's probably going to be, and like I said, I'll have to double check, and I will do tests to make sure. But that's my prediction, because it's not like the AI is sophisticated enough to require a different strategy. So yeah, I think that's a pretty easy prediction to make. So I'm going to try getting out of here now and see if I can actually get out from here, because this gravity is so strong in this plant. Oh man, that guy's right there. He's right there. I don't know if you saw him or not, but here, let me get out and show you. It was a pretty quick flash, but he's standing underneath the ship. Here, let's go down here. Let's go down here. And yeah, he's in the ship right now. That is freaky. Okay. Creepy stuff. Okay. So, and let's see what kind of gold we got here. Let's see. Let's take off. Get out of here. And let's see what we got for gold. I'm going to check my inventory. Okay, I got 80 gold ore, and I'll screw around with that and the Arestrum. And let me see what other deposits. They have Sathium, Promethium gold. Okay, so yeah, they don't have the Zascosium on this planet. So I'm going to have to save that for a future episode because we are out of time today. So join me in episode 14, and I think Hurley and I are going to do some raids on and finish off all the POIs on the planet, on Akua, or whatever it's called, the Temperate 2 planet that we started on, and see if we can get a couple of epic weapons. There is a weapons factory and the drone base, so we're going to do those. So join us in episode 14, and we will see you then. Later.